Hello and welcome. I'm Jane Bennett, and with me today is Cherry Douglas, founder of Career Change Know-How. That sounds like it's something very useful. Tell us some more about it.
Well, I sincerely hope so. It's a website that I've built which is intended to be a hub between two particular communities of people. On the one hand, we've got people who are in some way stuck or dissatisfied with their working lives. Now that could just be that they know they need a new job, but they've kind of lost confidence with the whole job search process. It could be that actually they know they should be doing something totally different, but they haven't got a clue where to start. Or it could be that they've actually just been promoted and they've moved up a level and they're going, oh my goodness, this is a bit more to this than I thought, and feel they need a bit of support with that. So that's one half of the community, if you like. The other half that I'm bringing in are career experts, people who are in a position to support those people who are struggling in one way or another with their career. So it's about, bringing these two communities together so they can help one another.
Fascinating. And what made you set this up?
Well, it's funny, I've been doing career coaching myself for over 25 years now. And one of the themes that comes out for me really strongly is that I love connecting people. Mm-hmm. And that can mean me connecting people with themselves, if you like, in terms of their interests, their passions, their values, what they want from their working lives. But it also means I enjoy connecting sort of separate individuals. So it's one of the reasons I really enjoy networking, is being able to introduce people to one another and thinking, Jane, it would be really helpful if you met Mary, get the two of you together so that you can support one another. So I think connection is a core theme behind this site for me.
Well, it sounds like you're the right person to be doing this. Would you explain to us a little how the website works?
Yes, it's obviously, as I say, I'm building up gradually a pool of career experts on the site who are bringing related expertise to the site. And that can be obvious things like experience in coaching people around career change, job search, the CV, resume, interviews, that kind of thing. It could be people who specialise in supporting people after redundancy or layoff. Mm-hmm. It could be those who are able to support people setting up a new business, if that's the direction that somebody might want to go with their career. But I'm conscious that one of the reasons that people don't make changes in their career is it can be things like they're anxious about money, they've lost confidence, they're very stressed, and so they can't cope with change because they're feeling too stressed. So I've brought together experts in those related areas too, because that all contributes to the ability of people to make changes in their working lives. So there's the directory of coaches, but what I'm asking is not just a directory. What I'm doing is asking these experts to contribute content to the site so that the site actually showcases their expertise and gives it away for free for people that need that support. So if you're looking for help, you can come to the website. There's lots of information. There's an ever-growing resource of information on the site, provided by a wide range of experts. So you can start just by looking around the site. But if you reach the point when you go, you know what, I need a little bit more hand-holding with this, I've tried to do it on my own and I'm just not managing, then you can actually dive in and look at the individual career experts and see if you feel any of them would be a good match for you.
So if somebody was stuck, say, they hadn't written their CV for 20 years or something, they might find some advice on how to do it themselves, or alternatively they might find somebody to turn to, who would help them actually do it.
Yes, and as I say, the pool of coaches on the site will be growing all the time. And so I would encourage people not to think, just go and pick the first one from the list. Coaching, finding a coach, it's a very personal relationship and you need to find somebody who you feel will be a good fit for you. So one way of making that judgment, obviously, is to look at some of the content on the site, because it indicates who's written that content, who's provided it. So you might read some information about, interview skills and think, hey, this lady really knows what she's talking about. She's the kind of person that could support me. And then you can go and look at the information on that particular coach and make an informed decision about whether you feel she or he would be the right person for you to work with.
What fascinates me about this is thinking that so often when people are really wanting to make a change, they're often in quite a stressed place. They haven't got a lot of energy, and probably wouldn't go rooting around to find all these things in different places.
Yeah.
So you having brought it all together in one place is probably a godsend to these people, I would imagine.
Well, I hope so. I mean, that's my intention, is to make it easy for people who are struggling in some way with their working lives by just bringing it all together. As I say, it's a wonderful hub connecting these two communities who really, you know, have a synergy and need to be working together.
Well, if you're one of those people and you'd like to check it out, the website address is
www.careerchangeknowhow.com.
Thank you so much for coming in today, Cherry.
That's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Goodbye.